On today's topic, Colin Trevorrow will be no longer directing Star Wars Episode 9. Hey there guys, how's it going? So last night it was announced that Colin Trevorrow has left Star Wars Episode 9. He will be no longer directing it or getting involved with it. And this is quite ironic since a few months ago Lucasfilm lost their directors Lord and Mira, who were going to direct the Han Solo movie. A few days later they got Ron Howard to do it instead, which is great. Now everyone says that Lucasfilm's falling apart, they're losing directors, they're losing writers, they're losing people. I don't think that's the case. I think you've got two different scenarios. One, with Lord and Miller, they have done some great movies. The Lego movie, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, the 21 Jump Street movie. And they've already started filming like halfway through, and Lucasfilm decided to get rid of them because they were doing too much creative differences. And they have got a backup director, which is good. But with Episode 9 is not even filming yet. It's not filming until like early next year. And with Colin Trevorrow, he's a good director, but he hasn't done anything groundbreaking. 2 years ago, when they announced that the directors for Episodes 7, 8 and 9, Episode 7 was going to be written and directed by J.J. Abrams, Episode 8 was going to be written and directed by Rian Johnson, Episode 9 was going to be directed by Colin Trevorrow. J.J. Abrams has relaunched a dead franchise, the Star Trek films, and he did such an incredible job with The Force Awakens. Episode 8 with Rian Johnson. Rian Johnson has done some incredible low-budget films. Brick and Looper, which is such a great time travel film. And the trailers for Episode 8 have been amazing. And I feel like this is going to be completely different to any other Star Wars film that we've seen before. And when I think of Colin Trevorrow, I think of Jurassic World. And I do think Jurassic World is such fun, entertaining popcorn entertainment. And that film made so much money. And it's one of the grossing films ever. And I do think Jurassic World is better than Jurassic Park. But at the end of the day, Jurassic World is really nostalgic porn for me. And he recently done Book of Henry, which didn't do so well critically or financially. So I was quite happy when they announced that Colin Trevorrow will not be directing Episode 9. Because Star Wars is a massive impact in my life. And you got an okay director, but the first two directors are great. J.J. Abrams is amazing. Rian Johnson, I think he's doing such an incredible job at the moment. Colin Trevorrow hasn't really done anything, hasn't really said that, oh, this is going to be amazing. It just felt really... And if you compare his resume to J.J. Abrams or Rian Johnson, he's done one great, massive, big blockbuster, but it relied on so much on nostalgia. And he's done one film that's done really bad, critically and financially. Star Wars is a massive part of my life, and I don't mind Lucasfilm doing these embarrassing mistakes. Switching writers, losing directors, doing reshoots. As long as it's done right. And Colin Trevorrow, I don't feel like he was the right director to end this great trilogy. I'm not saying Colin Trevorrow is a bad director. I think he's a good director if you give him the right material, but I don't think he fits right to Episode 9. Moving on, who should direct Episode 9? I think it's going to be Rian Johnson. I'm 90% sure. He's doing such an amazing job with Episode 8. Disney loves what he's been doing. I really want him to come back. I think he's going to do a great job, just like he's going to do with Episode 8. The second choice, and it's not a high chance, it's sort of a medium chance that J.J. Abrams may come back. He kind of regret not coming back to Episode 8, but it just feels like maybe he's just doing other stuff now. However, there could be a different director coming in. What made the original trilogy so great that it was directed by 3 different directors, and they all had their own unique style to it. Top of my head, I can think of 2 directors. The first choice would be Matthew Vaughn, who's done Kingsman, Kick-Ass, X-Men First Class. He can handle characters and action. The second choice would be Brad Bird. Apart from Tomorrowland, he's done such incredible films such as The Iron Giant, Ghost Protocol, The Incredibles. And originally he was going to do a Star Wars film, but Tomorrowland was in the way. But I don't think he will come back because he's currently working on Incredibles 2. But if I had to put all my money in, it would probably be Rian Johnson, unless he doesn't want to do it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Go like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, what do you think about this news and who should direct Episode 9? Go check out my Facebook, my Twitter and my Instagram page. You guys are awesome. May the Force be with you.